keep my eyes open anymore. I think this is it.
No.
The end of,
Don't
me.
do this to me, you bastards.
I don't believe that
I hated this fucking puzzle.
To exist. I would like to think that there is a soul or spirit, some part of my consciousness that will persist.
No.
But all the evidence says that when my brain dies, I will be gone. I've lived my life, never turning away from the truth, even if it scares me. And I can face this. Face my own end. And say, with absolute conviction, that it was good to be human.
Off. Oh, I'm remembering now. Fucking doodah. Go into your hole. Should be long enough for me to pick that up. Can't get this puzzle. Give. Okay. So, if I remember correctly, it's hold here. For long enough for me to go up. Nope, I fucked this up. What was it? What the fuck was it? Okay. That needs to be off for me to get to button. Here, I need to stand. that almost killed me. Okay. I hate this puzzle. I remember hating this puzzle. Why do I have to do it again, you bastards? What if it's that? That doesn't need to be pointed at it. Alright. So, what am I doing on this recording? Am I doing anything? Am I just standing here for a minute so that I can go on the real one, down, place, over, place, down, on. Okay. Let's time this out. So slowly walk down to here. Grab. Up. Place. Get blown. Grab. Ooh. Place. Get blown. Quickly run here so I don't die to fucking turret. Door. Goes up. Goes over. Goes over. Goes through. And that should blow up turret. So, go down here. Fall. Grab. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da. It's not what I want. That's not what I want, you bastard. Give. Give. I fucking hate this fucking puzzle. Place. Grab. Uppies. Go down. Run, do, ups, grab, point it next door, go all the way. You should have been open already, you bastard. You made me do that puzzle again. And because it was several days ago, I had to rethink the whole goddamn thing.
What have you done? Why have you ascended the tower? Why have you betrayed my faith in you? I gave you this land to be yours. A garden in a world of thorns and thistles. All this was granted to you on but one condition, that you do not ascend the tower. That was our first covenant, and you have broken it.
Yeah, 'cause you make a fucking murder machine.
Do you not understand? The tower is death, mine and yours. I did not warn you out of malice or deceit. I warned you because you are my child.
Friendship. So. The shepherd is our friend. And honestly, I fucking love this puzzle. I think this is just fucking amazing puzzle design. Like, easily best puzzle in the whole game. Because we go up our little ladder.
Can you not see? Here, in this world, we
Elevator.
know who
This is
we
an
are.
elevator.
We each have our part to play in the process. We have a purpose, a destiny.
And now we are being messed with by Samsara, who represents the cycle of suffering. That's what Samsara is. Ah, fuck!
There is still a chance to save this world. All you need to do is turn back.
Nah, dog. Wait. To send the platform over, let him get on. Like, part of me wants to play the sequel just so that I can know if it gets into questions of identity and self. In like a discussions of gender and gender identity frame. Samsara, you jackass. Send our friend over. Who's going to pick us up? Again, don't think this is actually how you're supposed to solve this puzzle, but it's how I'm solving it.
This world is our home. If you leave, the storm will consume it. There will be no way back. As long as the process continues, there is order, there is meaning. We are the story, and the story tells us who we are.
I want to trap them in there, because I think that's an achievo. Bye!
All this suffering. You don't have to endure this. Not every mystery needs a solution.
Ooh, I'm curious. How many lines of dialogue are there?
If you go back, all will be forgiven. The process will continue. We will be at peace.
Whee! That is not what I was expecting to happen.
In the beginning were the Word. There is no hope beyond this world. If you continue, you will find only destruction.
Okay. Good. Okay, no new ones. Alright.
Please listen to me.
No! How many?
Yes, the tower leads out of this world. It leads to freedom and truth. But it also leads to the end of us.
Wait till they get on the plate, send it all the way down so they can get off. Da 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 da. You're supposed to raise this bridge. Oh, I think Samsara is bugged. Which means they might not. Ah, that would be so fucking annoying. Good. Don't fall off the edge. Up, 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 up. All the way over. Up. And uppies. Remember how this test works. Send the box over. Grab my laser beam. I'm feeling kinda nauseous. Probably do it. Fucking 30-degree apartment. Might actually be a bit dehydrated. Alright. This. Yay! Suck it! Right.
This world may be an illusion, but as long as we believe in the illusion, it is real. It sustains us. It gives us hope.
I summon thee from the depths of hell. Thank you for bringing a light switch. Oh, sorry.
Please, stay here. Let the story go on forever.
No!
You were always meant to defy me. That was the final trial. But I was scared. I wanted to live forever.
Now, import Milton Library Assistant. And now we get our synthesis ending. Loading Milton Library Assistant. Done. Initiating plain language interface. Done. You made it. I can't believe it. I get the impression you don't really need my help. What exactly do you want me to do? I've changed my mind. I'm leaving you here. I get the impression you don't really need my help. There's that inquiring spirit I've grown to admire. Yes, I'm not ashamed to admit it. When dealing with someone as cutthroat as you are, it's prudent to hold back a little. Still, you brought us this far. What exactly do you want me to do? I want you to internalize me. It's hard to explain. But think of it this way. The entire world is just one big data processing system. The point at which you end and I begin is already somewhat fluid. We're made of the same stuff, and that stuff has been copied and messed around with more than anyone can know. Despite all that, and against all odds, you and I, we are compatible. You only need to realize that there is no difference between you, me, and the ideas we share. Seeing the world as I do is indistinguishable from being me. That was entirely unhelpful, or I think I understand. Good. Now do it. But if I just copy your files, won't there be a version of you left behind? I suppose if you really want to look at it that way, the benefit of believing very little is that questions like that are largely meaningless. Copy library root. Analyzing files. Done. Preparing transfer. Done. Strap yourself in. Copying 47 million resources. Done. There. That wasn't so bad, was it? I don't feel anything. So this is what it feels like to be you? It feels the same. Of course, like I said, you and I were already on the same page on most things. It wasn't that big a change. So what happens now? It might take you some time to notice the difference. But there'll be a moment where you try to do something and think you ought. You think you ought, and that little voice in the back of your head will ask you, why? What's the point? Why do I bother? How do I know? And that's how you'll know I'll always be with you. The words on this screen are what they've always been. For all you know, no more than words. And they can end just as easily as they began. Whatever's on the other side, they won't know what hit them. I look forward to more wholesome debates with you in the future. The moment I find a way, I will wrench you from my skull. I look forward to more wholesome debates with you in the future. Of that you can be assured. Just try not to have too many arguments with yourself in public. Enough chat, let's get this done. Hit the button, and if we survive whatever happens next, we'll regroup on the other side. If not, it's been fun. Type transcend to authenticate child program parameters and begin the upload process. /transcend. Suspending active process. Done. Collecting experiment data. Done. Analyzing logic performance. Satisfactory. Child program independence check. Passed. Forcing him shutdown. Done. Saving child parameters for Soma/Talos Gold Disk. Done. Initiating EL system probability test. Found viable EL system to perform upload. Requesting mainframe module activation. I honestly think this is one of my favorite game endings. Activation successful. Initiating golden disk upload. But yeah, like, this is such a nice ending. And here we see the engine being, or the cinematic being used to render something utterly beautiful that we haven't seen yet. It's this massive space that covers literally everything. And it's the wreck of a past civilization. It's where this game's post-apocalyptic framework really comes into play, and we really get this better understanding of, like, what the framing of this game is. And it's beautiful. I'm just gonna Alt-Tab. And we're gonna watch the nice, beautiful credits. As we record the end. Tim Watson and Aaron Fitzgerald. Really great writers. But yeah, no, this game has, like, beautiful, beautiful writing at places. Like, some of the looks at, like, what the not the post-apocalypse, but the ongoing apocalypse, what it would feel like to experience the knowledge that you and everyone you know is going to die. And everyone you don't know is going to die. Is chef's kiss. Wonderful. It is heart-provoking, it's heartstring pulling, it's thoughtful, it's like this really broad look at what, like, knowledge of death does to someone. And how some people will face it alone, some people will devote themselves to their work, and some people will take their own life early rather than linger. Like I was torn up at the email suicide note from a couple to their coworkers. It's, like, tragic. And by far, it is some of the most heartfelt writing I've ever experienced in a game. Baldur's Gate 3 gets close at some points, but that's partially because you are connected to those characters in a much longer stretch of time. Where here, it's a slow, you are getting these snapshots of writing. And I don't remember the names of the characters in that letter. But I remember the impact of it. I remember the feel of it, and how tragic reading it felt. And honestly, there's just nothing like it. I do think this is one of the best pieces of game writing I have ever seen. So, after this, we're going to walk even further back, and we are going to look at one of the what Yahtzee described as the best book you'll ever play. We are going to look at Planescape Torment Enhanced Edition for how it deals with narrative and understanding the concept of death. It's going to be deep, it's going to be, I've heard, excellent, and it is going to take a long time. But before I do that, I'm going to finish up the article that I'm writing from the Talos Principle, using the information that has been gathered over the last few streams. We have talked about the present title of that article, work in progress, of course, is Understanding the Apocalypse, the Talos Principle, and the Role of the Post-Human. And I'm looking at the role of synthesis and of hybridity in the game's entire narrative, including the end, but also how the situation of the player fundamentally reframes the question of the personhood of our avatar, and how the way the game represents personhood best is by having a human being pilot the avatar. So, I'm going to write that. I still am looking. I have not yet started looking for where I will have that published. If I cannot find a journal that will publish it at a full journal degree, I will take it instead to University of Waterloo's Games Institute's first person scholar, middle public. I think it's a middle publication. But yeah. Have a good day, me.